is on a Tuesday, I think. Yeah, it is on a Tuesday, 11th March 2025. And what? There's a lot that is going on. There's a lot of this that is going on. However, this is what I'm going to say. I'll start off by saying that this is a beautiful day that the Lord has woken me up to fulfill my purpose. Okay? That is the first thing. Oh man, why is it that this thing is bothering me? I want to first start by acknowledging the fact that this week has been has given me that humbling experience. I was literally humbled. Yeah, this week I think it's a humbling. Yesterday, immediately I finished the diary. I think I was very calm yesterday, and you noted this by the way from yesterday's diary. Like, I was very calm. I was, not that I was expecting, but I'm looking forward for a profitable and a good week. And it started at this notch where, everything is just going, unexpected things started to happen. However, the first thing that I should do right now is just deactivate my Facebook account. Let me just first deactivate my Facebook account. Yeah, I want to deactivate my Facebook account. No one will reach me, no one will just find their way to me. Because I've already set up my communication devices to not receive any call from anyone right now. I want to go on a 2-day fasting period where I am disconnecting from everything and focusing on what is important right now. Based on the events that I'm going to describe here, you're gonna resonate with that. Okay, but first of all, let me just deactivate my you go to the settings. Is it password and security? Let me check if it is password. Okay, I have to actually annex SIM card here. Personal details. So it's hanging. It's a bit hanging. So let me figure out what's the next move. Password and security. Where you are logged in, I'm not interested in installing that. Let's go back to Facebook. I don't know where I used to deactivate my account. It's been some time since I did this. Supervision, privacy checkup, font size, profile details, profile and tagging, followers, profile details, activity log, activity log, no. Ads payment, active status, no. Blocking, following profile, posts, followers, how many people can fund and contact you, profile details. Let me check profile details. Profile details doesn't have anything interesting that I want. Privacy checkup. Let me go to password and security. I think this is where I'm going to get the deactivate. Not interested in this anyway. Why should you? Password and security. Okay, I'm finding something yet. I'm not finding it. I'm trying to find something. So deactivate. Where is it? Activate and then search. Personal details. Where is it? Oh yes, personal details. Oh, I overlooked it anyway, but it's okay. Deactivator or even deletion. So I'm going to deactivate Maxim Felix on Facebook right now. Continue. I right now just want to continue. All these pages will be deactivated. Maxis Grupo and Micro Harris and those all others. I want them to be gone. My password is at oh shit. Okay, you know what? This requires a news or even a full screen. I cannot continue recording if I'm doing this. Let me fill it and then I'll come back. So yeah, I'm done. I've just deactivated my Facebook account. My Facebook will just be inactive for the next 7 days. I've deactivated all calls in my phone. Like, I have forwarded all my calls. Now I have 2 Safaricom numbers that are online right now. Two very 2. One is 0715063221 and another one that I cannot remember. There's a story behind it. I decided, now let me narrate the events that happened that day, case by case. It started a very good morning. I woke up at almost, was it at 9 or even 10 or something like that. Came and recorded my diary. Recorded in my diary. Finished, did my daily prayer and my daily affirmation or even my slogan affirmation. Finished, started to walk back to the house. I do my cleaning and then I come out. Of that place. What happened next was a series of things that really opened my eyes. However, as I was walking to the house, something was in my mind. Remember yesterday's when I was really trying to negotiate or even talking about, I think I need to just take a moment, disconnect from anything. In fact, the law of what do you call it? The law of where you just disconnect from anything. What do you call it? That low. I don't remember it. However, that low. I said to myself, okay, this thing, I'm gonna pursue it, because I think right now it is when it is important. And some time back, I noted that every time that I go for a silent moment and disconnect to everything and start to look for myself, because I've been lost for a bit, I usually note that things start to align. Things start to come back. Things that matter to me start to come back. Things start to align whenever I start to looking for my true self, my spiritual self, because I'm literally a spirit anyway in a human body. You get me? But then I need to shave. Anyway, the next upkeep I'm going to shave. That I'm going to in fact, the next profit that I'm going to make that is more than $3, I'm going to use $1 to shave. Okay, which I think it's today. The markets look sweet. They look promising today because I think they are good. They are going to offer something today. In fact, I have high hope that I'm going to even make enough money to help me buy some household items. Right now I don't think I'll buy any gas cylinder, or if I am going to, trust me, I'm going to sell it, or even I'm going to use it heavily, such that in just 2 months I'll be done. I'll be now looking forward to buy another one. However, that's not my point. I'm here to talk about something else. I noted that whenever I am looking for myself, things start to align. Automatically, they just start to come back. I noted that and I was like, I think right now, at this stage that I am in this current situation that I am in, trust me, I need that break. Even disconnect from anyone that I am attached to emotionally right now, including my GF. Let me just it's as if I'm obsessed with them, and I'm like, hapana, I cannot let this continue, because this will ruin our relationship and I mean with anyone. If I'm obsessed with you, it's like there's a likelihood that our relationship is going to be in a gray area. Yeah, because I am obsessed, and once I'm obsessed, the universe reads this as, I think this is not the best time to have them. So that is what happened. Like, let's say I'm obsessed with money right now. The universe will note this and will not give me that. Detachment. In fact, the word that I was looking for is that just detachment. Detachment. So right now, so that was what was in my mind yesterday. In fact, I talked about it. If I can remember well, I said tomorrow and even Wednesday and probably Thursday. But I think I've come to the conclusion that, okay, it's up to Wednesday. Wait, it's up to Thursday. Thursday, yeah. Thursday will be my last time I'll be opening now my fasting. If it will be possible, I'll continue, since the weather is actually favoring my plants. It is actually very wet, so there's a likelihood that I won't eat that much, because my movement is limited. Yeah. Now, so that was the plan. As I'm heading to the house, or to the room where I'm currently staying in, I am thinking of this. I'm pondering of this idea. Now, how will I ensure that? Okay, this week I'm definitely going to trade. And remember, my transactions are based on M-Pesa. Alright? All my transactions are based on M-Pesa. Sawa? They are based on M-Pesa. Now, if they are based on M-Pesa, see, that means my SIM cards will all be on. Yeah, they will all be on, and that means anyone can call. Now, I don't want to sound selfish or want to sound a bit, unwelcoming. I think this is the best time to just acquire a new SIM card, such that if I'm being called by anyone who knows me or even who has my number, they'll get I'm not available. I was like, that's really not a good idea. And remember, I'm not comfortable with it. So I'm like, staki. I don't want to sound a bit selfish. Yeah, let me just go underwater without anyone, suspecting anything that is wrong. This is when I wish, I think I need a new SIM card where I can operate without even call forwarding, without a new number that no one else has, only me and Safaricom knows that I have it. Yeah. Now, while I'm still thinking about this, I'm still walking to the house. Now, near our apartment gate, I meet these ladies who look at me and offer me, who greet me and be like, in fact, my first glance at them, while they are walking to me, I'm like, wait, do you know that you have come at the right moment? I said to myself, thank you. My prayers have been answered immediately. Like, it was that immediate. I'm walking, I wish I had a new line. I'm like, okay, where will I get the new line? If there are people who go around these apartments here at Moi selling SIM cards, or even selling SIM cards. And I say to myself, okay, why don't they come today? In fact, that was the conversation that I was having with myself while heading to the house. Okay, I don't know how this happened, but I think it happened for a reason, and it happened for a good reason. Now, I meet and I greet these ladies. They tell me that they are selling SIM cards, and these SIM cards, they are giving 50 shillings credit. 50 shillings credit. Yeah, they are all for free. The SIM cards are for free. So if you want, you can get one. Okay. In fact, I didn't even try to negotiate or even something. I was like, you came at the right moment. This happened in my mind. You came at the right time when I really needed you. In fact, just some minutes after I needed you. I tell them, in fact, you are at the right place. Now, some 5 meters on the left is there the apartment gate is. I tell them, actually it is here. Let's get inside. See, we go through the process of registering the Nini. I gave them my ID and I'm done. Little did I know that I was supposed to send 20 shillings to these people. I was supposed to send 20 shillings. Anyway, that doesn't hurt me because I was after the line. I tell them I want a 0722 or even a 0721. Yeah, between those two lines. Now, let me talk about what happened just some days before. Remember, I had acquired a new SIM card. Was it last year or no? On November or something? Yeah, a 0728 or something. I borrowed some 100 credit. Yeah, credit. Is it Okoa? I took some 100 shillings Okoa and decided not to pay it because that has been my tabia all along. I acquire a new SIM card. If I see that this SIM card is not helping me at all, it is not helping me at all, I throw it off. I throw it away. And I ensure that it has a 100 shillings or even more. credit or even debt, airtime debt. And that's what I did. My number was discontinued. Yeah, my number was discontinued, and in fact I received some messages from Safaricom telling me your number 0728 something will be discontinued. Please do hurry, and if you want the line to stay, whatever. That I'm just trying to paraphrase what the message was saying. Now I say to myself, okay, it's all good, fine. Now the SIM card is just gone. Right now it is just gone. I am not going to go after that line, because anyway I don't have any work with it. Not that I saved anyone, not that it is connected to any of my Google Gmail accounts. No, it's not. Now, higher. Yeah, this is what happened some days before. I think I didn't talk about this some diaries back, but I think this when the good time for reflection is happening. That happened. I received almost 2 messages on each of my 2 lines, my SIM cards, my 2 SIM cards. After that, this when I have an idea. Okay, why don't I acquire a new line? So it happened now that yesterday I got I meet with these 2 ladies who are selling the Nini, and I acquire one. And in fact, the number, I'm not going to lose it. This one I'm not going to borrow and even lose it again. I didn't see this person. Where is he? That person. I didn't see them. Anyway. But it's okay. I didn't see them. Anyway, sawa. I didn't see them. I said to myself, okay, it's fine. I'm not going to acquire that line. I'm not going to lose this line. Let me actually read the line for you. Let me read the line, the SIM card line. And actually, let me save it in my Google Keep notes so that it will be easier to keep my new number. SIM card number. So I need to paste it. It is 0721 899 0721 899 388. You know how it's very simple. 21 899 388. I don't know how I chose this number because I think it was easier to memorize. However, I chose this number very unconsciously. I was totally not aware of it. I just saw a number and I said it has a few 8s. I wanted a number that has more 8s than, because I have a number that has more 8s in my configuration. Yeah. My 0728 27 82 58 has a pattern. 0728 278 258. You see the 8 is more common. I think that is what triggered me to just get this number or even select this number. So I get the number. It is easier to memorize because right now it's just 0721 899 388. Yeah, it's actually very easy to memorize. Now, I acquired the number, and it was to facilitate me when I go chini ya maji. I'll be able to actually trade forex. Okay, that was my intentions. Considering that I have 2 numbers, the 0715 and 0728, Those two numbers have Okoa debts of about almost 600 now. Like, I can't even pay the Nini right now. I was like, Apana, I'm not going to buy this. I'm not going to buy airtime for this Nini. I'm not crossing to that line. Why did I do this, by the way? I did this because I like staying with some loans, with Safaricom. No, I like it. I don't know, I just like it. Now I say to myself, okay, I'm going to acquire these lines. Oh, I'm not going to pay any debt right now. I want to ensure when I have enough money, that's when I'm going to pay all the debts of this Nini. In fact, I have a debt that is dating back to was it on September or even October last year for the 0728278258, that number. I still have some last year's debt, so I'm not going to pay right now. I want to acquire a new line where I can easily pay I can easily pay I can easily pay my debt. No, not debt. I can easily pay what? Oh, I can easily buy airtime and buy internet from the same SIM card without even borrowing. The fee of borrowing is just prepaying. How will you repay? So I said to myself, I'm not going to pay this Nini. Let me just hold it. Let me hold my horses. Guess what? I was not able to do that. Oh, I was able to acquire the line, and in fact I counted myself lucky because I have the SIM cards. Now, see, it got to a point now I've lost focus. I don't know, this person behind me is what has caused the Nini, because I can't talk loudly right now. So I acquired the SIM card. I think I bought some internet, and I'm counting on this SIM card to help me trade forex without worry of receiving any call from anyone. Right now I just want to go under the water. Now, we often hear of this phrase that you shouldn't be too attached to anyone. That's actually the law of detachment. Learn how to not be connected to anyone 100%. You can be betrayed by any person. Okay. But then I went through my Facebook profile, and I was reading. Anyway, let me leave it at that. Now, let me say this. Let me continue the story. In fact, I was narrating my day yesterday. After acquiring the SIM card, I went back to the house to do what is necessary. What was necessary by then? I was to mop the house because I cannot do the dishes right now. Cool. I'm not interested in doing the dishes because I'm not supposed to do that. I went did the dishes. Well, at the time, the roommate I think he was taking a bath. Now, while I'm mopping, I'm like, by then I'm hungry. By then in the morning, he had tried to ask me if I have that Igbo. Not that I didn't have it, but according to the situation, I told them I don't have that money right now. I had it in my other numbers. I didn't want to put the SIM cards on. That's why I refrained from telling them that I have some 30 shillings. Not that I didn't have. I did, but only that I was too lazy to. Yeah, there are sometimes you find yourself in a situation where you are too lazy to do something. You rather say you don't have than even telling them that you have it. And again, if someone keeps on borrowing something from you and you keep on saying that you have it, it will create a pattern, and that pattern is not good. I was trying now to control that. I stay in control of things as much as possible and as long as I can, so that's to control people's interactions with me or even people's access to me. Okay, I did this, I did that, and now I came back to the house. After doing the mopping, I saw some food. These are the food that he had cooked yesterday, and he had there was now some leftovers, or even some food left. When I say leftovers, it sounds so weird, like it is just bad food. Now I told myself, okay, fine. Now what if I eat this nini, considering it's not that much, like the food is not too much. Higher. I tell myself, okay, it's not bad to eat anything in this house because we are living, the two of us. See, I ate some potatoes. Yeah, he had cooked some potatoes, and I think these potatoes are he cooked some potatoes. Now I got the I ate some nini. I think he had it. He had it while he was in the in the bathroom, and he came out of the I ate the nini very easily, without many worries, and I ate all the food. In fact, because it wasn't much. He comes out of the bathroom fuming. He comes to check what is in the sufuria. He asks, where is the food that was here? I tell them, okay, see, I've eaten the food that was here. I thought it was mine since you left them here, because you are not used to leaving food here. Hey, the guy tells me, bro, anyway, you have eaten my food. I was like, Kwani isn't that bad? Is that bad? Is it a sin to eat? Now, that's when I get a full picture of. That's when I got a full picture, or should I say, that's when things now occur to me, bro. Now he's fuming because I've eaten the food. Now he proceeds to tell me that he had not bought any. However, that's not the point. He was very angry. In fact, very agitated. Even if it was just, by a whisker that he didn't start any fight, because someone had eaten his food. By the way, at that point, I was like, Yani, you are just hungry because I ate your food. Like, now it reached a point now. Remember, we had agreed how we are going to live in this house just some days before. I think it was on a Saturday or Sunday or something. I think, yeah, It was on a Saturday or even on a Friday. That's when I think at that minute, and that's when I decided. In fact, I did not decide. That's when I was like, Yani, eating in this house without asking the other person now has become a crime. Has become almost a sin. Has become a sin. Oh, the person has left. I don't know if you. I don't know. I didn't see them going. Now, it's not actually the act of being angry at all that. Now I got a full glare picture of the person that I'm living with. Like if you just eat his food. I did this at one point. I ate the food that he had cooked at some point, and it happened that he was again angry. Not that he had not eaten, he had eaten some, but considering I saw some, he had a visitor. He had some visitor some few days back, and he had cooked the same meal. Okay, and I got into the house and I was very hungry. I was like, I'm going to eat all of it. It's not much. We cannot share with anyone else. And looking around, I'm seeing 2 plates. So what does my mind read after seeing these 2 plates? These 2 people have eaten. Now, I said that I'm not going to talk about anyone else in a negative way from this point. I think I said this in one of the diaries, that the last time that I'm going to talk about anyone else. Okay, anyway, let me just proceed with the story. See, I ate some food. After that, the visitor went. Now the guy was angry again that he had eaten some food, his food. Remember, I saw the 2 plates. I was like, see, I saw 2 plates. See, who had eaten? Proceed to tell me that he had not eaten. I'm like, what did you do? Okay, but then that was not extreme. It wasn't as serious as such. As such, like it wasn't that serious as such. I think yesterday is when I got a nini. Maybe it's the person that I'm living with. Someone who is just selfish with their own things. Food, it's either it belongs to them, and it belongs to them and no one else. Okay? And I've come to accept that his nature is he's concerned about small details, small things. That I have no issue with that. And I think I brushed my teeth after doing that, and I walked to the library, since I don't spend my time in the house most of the time. I got some message. Anyway, I'm usually not in the house most of the time. I don't like staying in the house whenever I'm staying with anyone. It's because I understood that people can be, I don't like staying with people because the space is too limiting. I like my own space. I don't know why. I say, okay, let me just walk. While I'm heading to the Nini, I'm like, that one case or that one scenario, that I was thinking of staying in this house for the next few days, maybe to the end of the month. But right now, that one case, that one scenario has prompted me to just, what, it's better to leave this week. In fact, that event humbled me. I was like, what, I'm in the wrong space. That made me realize I'm in the wrong space. And for that matter, I cannot continue staying here. Like, clearly, I just can't continue staying in this house. Okay, there's someone approaching me at this in front of me. Let me just wait for them to pass. However, let me just be looking at MetaTrader 5, the charts, how they look, how the charts look. It's about, what's the, okay, I cannot check the time. Hiya. The Canadian JPY. Let me check NZD JPY. NZD. Okay. New Zealand dollar and Japanese yen. So let me check Australian dollar and JPY. They're still moving. The trend is moving down. I'm wondering where the climax is. AUD card. You know, I could have earned some money with this thing. Only that. Yeah, I think that to go haywire. Anyway, fine. Yesterday I traded and I got about, okay, the charts are not favoring me today, but I hope by, in the middle of the day I will get something. I'll get a setup to continue my trades. Now I noted this. Yeah, I noted this while I was going to the library. I was like, by the way, something's just telling me to just move out of this house. Yeah, I had promised rent on Saturday, but I don't think it will be possible. Right now, let me just look for an apartment to just live in. Yeah, for a while I'm still figuring out what's the next thing that I should do. And that's my plan. I just want, I'm in the wrong space, honestly. And as I was coming to this place, so yesterday was a bit calm. That's why, that scenario humbled me. I was like, "Hi, and I can be humbled this much." And the way that I say that I'm a gangster, I said to myself, "What? Yani, we are fighting because of food. It has reached a point now we can fight because of food. Not really a fight, but a cold fight. No, a cold fight. Where you are really..." I told myself, you know what? It's been a good ride. We had a good ride. We had the best moments. And I have confirmed that I'm in the wrong place. I am in the wrong place. Like, literally, I am in the wrong place. I don't have anything personal with anyone. I don't have anything, I don't want to say that I don't have anything, I don't want to create any bad relationship with anyone. I don't want to end my, friendship with anyone in a bad way. However, I was here for a reason, and that reason was moving me out of my comfort zone and to help me figure out my next move at a very fast rate. And by fast rate I mean, let me say this. At this point, I don't have anything against anyone. I've just accepted my fate. I was in the wrong place at the right time. Okay? At the right time, I was in the wrong place. So what's your next move? Remember, I've been wishing to just get a means and get out of this house. Just figure out how I'm going to get out of this house. And trust me, it's gonna be sooner than I expected. Yeah. Yesterday, I watched this podcast by Lynn Ngugi and Nangami. Now I watched the whole nini. I actually walked out of the library at about 8:30 or something, or even 8:40, because I received a phone call. I think actually it's too cold out here, but it's too cold. Nimejaribu kuvumilia. I've been trying to be persistent, but I haven't been successful at it. Let me say this. Yeah. Yesterday was a humbling experience. In fact, by the way, I have been doing things. In fact, saying that I'm going to move out with emotions. Yesterday, it occurred to me that, in fact, I had this conversation with myself that I am not going. I am going to move out without, in fact, I made a decision to just move out without any emotional burden, or even like making decisions without being emotional. Like, you get the point. I made that decision. I said to myself, okay, I'm going to move out. However, with a very logical and a reasonable mind. I found myself making this decision that I'm going to move out. However, it's not because it has been emotionally been instigated. I'm going to move out because it's the right thing to do right now. Yeah, I was so humbled. I came to that point. In fact, after reaching the library, I disconnected from that, since I was doing something important, something to do with Excel. Wow, it was a humbling experience. My goodness, I even felt guilty. Okay, I don't know if you get me. Like, I felt very low. In fact, I felt, wow, that was a different experience. And my day was just calm after that. So I said to myself, you know what? Come shine, come rain, come shine. I'm going to figure out how I'm going to move out of this house. It is that easy. Like, it is that easy. In fact, I don't know. I'm going to look. Okay. Again. My destination is Rebo, finally. At the end of it all, my destination is just Rebo. Yeah, my final destination. But at this point, I just want to acquire any other house. Any near house that I can access right now very easily. I'll just move into it. I don't want to even think twice about where I'm going to head to, but life. You can go through a phase of life and you're like, guy. There's a phase of life that reminds you that no, it's not by your power. So let me say this: it is just a matter of time. Yeah, and in fact, was it on the day before yesterday? I was looking for an objective. I was looking for an objective. I was looking for an objective for my silent moment. Okay. However, I was lacking one. I was like, okay, if I go to my silent moment where I'm just fasting and listening to the Nini, what will be the objective? Because clearly I don't have any objective in mind. I want something. However, I want an objective. I want to focus on something on specific. I was lacking one, but after watching yesterday's podcast, I was like, I want to see answers on the next, on where I'm now supposed to go inside and listen. Where should I look so that I can get my money to move out? Where should I go to? I know I'm going to move out, however, where am I going to? So those are the answers that I'm going to seek. And for that matter, they'll be doing me a favor, because they'll be helping me actually align the things that matter to me right now. My point is, Friday won't get me in that house anymore. It's gonna get me in another house. Like, me, I'm going to figure out where I'm going to stay right now. If it means now going right now after I read this diary to look for another house, so be it. Yeah, right now I just want to get a new house and move into it immediately, even without even thinking twice. Acquire one space where I'm going to just live in, and of course it's gonna be a humbling experience again, because I'll have no household items. Me, I only have a table and a chair. That's it. In fact, that's it. In fact, I don't have any household items except for the plate, the cup, and my kefir, only those things, and my mattress. Only those things. If I'm going to get a bed, fine. If I'm not going to, still fine. However, at this point, a humbling experience. Anyway, I knew that I'm not going to do any exam in this school. I think it's so my mom, I told my mom that I had a fee balance, or even a fee that needs to be paid, about 33,000. However, for that, I knew that wasn't. I knew for a fact that I'm not going to do any exam here. It's because, it's because I knew the situation at home cannot let me, and I'm using that for my advantage to pursue my purpose. Because right now I'm just too old to. Anyway, so that is done. Right now I'm done with anything school, and my mom knew that I'm not going to do any exam. So I told her, why don't you give me 5,000 Kenyan shillings? I get a new house. That new house is what I'm looking for. I'm not going to pay rent for this current house that I'm living. I think I'm done. I'm in the wrong space, and I accepted that a long time ago. And for confirmation, this is the third time that it's telling me, okay, you know what, move out of this wrong space. In fact, you are wasting more time. You are wasting time the more you continue staying here, because clearly you are not compatible with this person. If you are, you could have enjoyed your stay, but right now I think I accepted my fate. Let me just look for another house and live in that place. So right now I'm heading towards these apartments where I'm likely to pay less rent. Yeah, where I'm going to pay less rent, or for that matter, let me go to another place and see if there is an empty house there. Yeah, to seek if there is any empty house. If there is going to be one, I'm going to immediately, in fact, the money that I have, let me pay for that rent. Although it is in the middle of the month, it is on the 11th of March 2025. That isn't a good idea. However, I can find something will definitely work out. Right now I just want to move out, be in my own space and do my thing. Like, that's it. Just go checking around if there's any empty room in these apartments around. Trust me, you'll find something. And immediately I'm moving out, probably even before Thursday, because it's on a Tuesday. I just want to find something. Now I'm done for the diary. I think let me just continue there. I think I leave it there. There's so much that I wanted to talk about. However, let me refrain from talking about anything today, because I'm going underwater. I'm going to my silent moment. I don't want any call today. In fact, I have diverted all calls. In my 0715, because it has almost all the money that I need. The money that I need. Okay. The money that I need. Oh, the money that I usually trade with, it is usually in 0715. I have forwarded all calls in that phone, so that no one bothers me as I'm in my silent moment. So I'm coming back to this same field after visiting a couple of houses here and there. And I think the direction that I should head to is just the road that leads to my apartment. However, I'm going to another place. To seek if there is an empty room, and I pay for it. I make sure that I pay for it. Once I'm done, if it will even be possible to just move out this same day, today, better be it, because I'm really trying to just stay in this house and enjoy the time that I'm here. But every time, okay, let me not talk in an emotional way, but I'm just in the wrong place. I'm going to seek a new house. I'm going to stay in this house for maybe about 2 months or even 1 month, as I'm even looking forward for good setups in my forex. Yesterday I missed an opportunity. Okay, I placed a trade, but however I didn't, I was not patient with that opportunity. I got almost $1.69. That's the money that I got yesterday from my profit, or even from my trade yesterday. Yeah, it it was at its climax. I was trading AUD card. I was trading in dollar and Canadian dollar. You know, I was in the right time at the right moment. I placed my trade, and I was not patient. You know, it was more of it reached a point when the graph was moving down. It's more of consolidated. You know, people are there was trade volume happening that I was like, okay, this trade volume, I don't know how it goes because I don't have more experience. You know, you keep on learning each and every day. People are trading volume. It stayed for a while in a certain zone somewhere for a very long time. I was like, apana, if it continues to stay here, and I used actually an indicator to check if what is happening here. I found out that there is more volume in this place. Therefore, there is a possibility that the graph will stay here for a while. By that is what happened. A graph stayed there for about 1 or even 2 hours. The third hour is when now the graph now dropped further. I could have gotten more profit out of that, but I was not really willing to risk. You keep on learning every day. So I refrained from going into losses because I know what this does. So right now I don't have any setups because I'm waiting for the graphs to come to the climax, and then I place my trades. And this one I'm placing my heavily. If I'm going to invest heavily, I'm going to heavily. So that is what happened yesterday. So I'm done with the diary. Remember, if it can be shaken, it can be moved. Until tomorrow, I think adios.